Hi, I'm Apostle Tony Hill. Welcome to another episode of The Word Made Flesh. This is where we take a powerful passage and bring it to life. Today, I would like to talk to you about running your own race. Running your own race. Oftentimes, we find ourselves in a situation to where we cannot focus on our race for looking at someone else's race. Or either we cannot run our race because someone else's race seems more appealing to us. I would like to draw inspiration from the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verses 1 and 2. It said, "Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witness, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which does so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us." I would like to give you 3 or 4 points concerning this particular scripture. Number one, we have a cloud of witness, meaning that we have people who have ran this race or ran a race similar to us. And through their faith, and through their determination in God, they have been successful. So, number one, I want to tell you that you can be successful because it has already been proven by God through other people that He have inspired and that He have given the ability to run the race that you too can be successful. Number two, we must lay aside every weight, meaning that oftentimes the race seems more difficult, not because the course is difficult, but because the weight that we're carrying is making the race more difficult. So in this season of your life, you got to get rid of those things that are weighing you down. Oftentimes we don't realize that there are many different types of weights. Yes, there are mental weights, those things that are on our mind constantly that hinder us from focusing on the race that is before us. They are spiritual weights, those spiritual attacks, those spiritual places of confusion that will not allow us to focus on the race before us. Also, there are emotional weights. We find ourselves being in an emotional roller coaster, and sometimes we feel like running, sometimes we don't. And then there are those physical weights, those physical things that require your physical attention that will constantly make you feel too heavy to continue this run. Next, we must lay aside sin. Sin are those character flaws that cause us to act outside of the person of God that we have been ordained to be. This is very important because when we act outside of the character of God, we're no longer sensitive to the instructions concerning the race. So we must lay aside not just the weights, but also the sins that so easily beset us. The word beset means that they entangle us. Oftentimes you can't figure out why is it that you cannot move? Why can't you put one foot before the other? Why is it that it seems like something is restricting you? That is called being beset, meaning that you have been entangled by the sins in the weights. Last but not least, you must run the race that is set before you, nobody else's race. You must not look to the right and be distracted by what someone else is doing. And you must not think that their race is more attractive or more beneficial than your race. You must trust God. That which He has set before you, that is what He's going to give you the ability to do. I hope that this has encouraged you. This is Apostle Tony Hill with another episode of The Word Made Flesh, where we take a powerful passage and bring it to life. You all have a blessed day.